And he's settled in very well at the showgrounds. A good ball in behind, and it's one for Douglas James Taylor to get in on. He's in here, the man in form. Oh, great save by McGinty. Made himself big, Paul. What a chance for Drogheda early on.
Oh, McGinty does brilliant though, because when the ball goes over the top, you're looking at the goalkeeper's position and he just makes himself so big. Wilson does brilliantly. You're looking at him and saying, is he going to take the ball across the centre half? Can the centre half touch him? Centre half says up. McGinty does come out, and as a centre half, you could have made contact there, giving away a penalty, but you trust his goalkeeper, doesn't he?
So an opportunity for Hui to launch this one into the penalty area. Webster tries to get a flick, and there's breaking out into the net. What a goal that is! And it's Douglas James Taylor to flick on. I think it came off a Sligo player. It broke to Douglas James Taylor. McGinty, to his credit, got a hand to it, but he couldn't keep it out, Paul. And James Taylor makes up for that miss a few moments ago. McGinty this time couldn't stop it.
Yeah, we'll see it again now. He does brilliantly, because it's one of those balls that's bouncing. The pitch is wet here, so to control that and keep it on target was brilliant. McGinty gets a hand to it, but just can't get a strong enough hand to it.
Here it is again. Webster was making use of himself. I think it might have been Fitzgerald whose head came off there at the near post. And it sat up perfectly for Douglas James Taylor. It's a 5th league goal of the season for him. He got that hat-trick in the cup last week. So he will take the free kick. Drogheda United lead by a goal to nil. A ball down the left channel for Taylor to get onto, and it was a good save. Again, really good stuff from Drogheda. A little ball down the left channel for Douglas James Taylor to get onto. Tight angle McGinty. You'd expect him to make that save, but lively stuff again from Drogheda.
It's a training ground one, isn't it, Dave? It's Conor Kane just slips over the ball, travels down the side as if they're going to just roll it out wide. He doesn't. Taylor's on the shoulder in between the centre half and the full back, and he just gets slipped down the side, just unable to get that pull back.
And Pierre was screaming for a good ball in at the near post. It's gone in. It's in the net. I think it came off one of the Sligo players, did it? Or Conor Kane looks like he's claiming it. He's only ever scored, or Andy Quinn I should say. It's Andy Quinn who's claiming it. He scored last week. Andy Quinn scored against Sligo down at the showgrounds. And I'd like to see a replay of that one, Paul, but it was fizzed in with such a lot of pace. That greasy surface, and it may have just taken a touch off Andy Quinn and got into the net. Yeah. And there's a bit of an inquest in the Sligo defence there. They've gathered around for a little team meeting, but let's look at it again. It comes in at the near post.
It's Quinn's ran off, isn't it? He's claiming it.
Conor Malley plays it out to Hutchinson on this near side. Down the line for Fitzgerald. He's got Andy Quinn for company. Gets a ball in towards the near post, and it's beyond everybody, and there's a chance for O'Weir to finish it. Oh, brilliant block by Ryan Brennan. Still in there, and it's been cleared.
Oh,
a shout for a corner, I think it was. For a moment I thought it was a shout for a handball. I think it was it Chapman who had that shot in the end, but it's gone out. It was indeed Chapman. It was a real scrap for possession at that back post. Again, players losing their footing. A brilliant block by Dave Webster. Free kick a few weeks ago was a bit more to the left against Bohemians, which Farrell stuck away. Is it going to be Farrell again? Up he comes. He gets a good strike on it as well, batted away by McGinty. He got there in plenty of time, Ed McGinty, taking no chances at all in the wet conditions. And a good save from him. One you'd expect it to make, Paul, but a decent strike from Farrell.
Yeah, he can catch it well. It's one of them top of the foot ones he hits, doesn't he? And if you get them right and get them up over the wall, McGinty does well. You know, there's pace on them. He's got to just get it away from goal, and he does enough.
Caused so many problems with these balls, but Kane has a great delivery on him as well. It's in towards the back post, and it's up again. It's in! What a header from Franz Piero. Well, we talked about Evan Weir's delivery. Well, if he's watching or listening, he'll have been proud of that one from Conor Kane. And what a header, 3-0 Drogheda.
It's some delivery. It's one that you just have to come on to. It's an in-swinger. You wonder Farrell could be out this side, but Conor Kane whips it in. Piero with a fantastic header. McGinley, no chance. Find themselves 3-0 up.
There it is again, in towards the back post. And a brilliant leap. Almost winning over the head of McGinty there, but a fine header from Franz Piero. And he looked a little bit disgruntled at times last week, Paul, I thought, when converted into a win. But there's a long way to go, as we said. Here's Conor Kane. Sligo just need to up their game here if they're going to have any chance of getting back into this one. Kane cuts in on that right foot of his. He takes a little nick, I think, off Denham. Well, he said it was his swinger in the first half ball. A decent effort there.
McGinley does well just to parry it away from that little deflection that it did, taken away.
A good save from Ed McGinty, and Markey's been caught there. Referee's playing the advantage, and now there's an opportunity. He's in on McGinty here for James Taylor. Oh, and it almost squirmed under Ed McGinty, but he did well. It was straight at him. James Taylor is furious with himself. He could have taken that on a little bit, Paul. I think he struck it very early. But all Drogheda United will care about is what's going on in this game and at the bottom of the table, and as things stand, they're going to move off the bottom for the first time in quite a few weeks. And Markey's after skating away past Hutchinson down that right hand side. Can he get the cross in? It takes a deflection, and it's in. Oh, what a save by McGinty. When it's in, it's the second attempt. An unbelievable save from Ed McGinty, but Piero puts it away. Brilliant from Darragh Markey, brilliant from Ed McGinty initially, but Piero wasn't to be denied, and it's the second of the night for him and a fourth for Drogheda.
Yeah, and I tell you, they all run to Darragh Markey, and rightly so. What a run that was. I mean, in central areas on the ball brilliantly, but in wide areas taking people on like that. What a delivery. McGinty does brilliant with the save. You just don't think he's going to save it, but look where he picks the ball up.
Well, we talked about the position Drogheda were in, being able to bring on a player of Darragh Markey's ability. Gets past Hutchinson, he's got Chapman in front of him, just manages to create enough space to get the cross in. McGinty manages to claw it away somehow, but Piero is there and he puts it into the net, and Drogheda add to their tally 4-0.
No service up to him, not taking chances getting into the box, no breaking from midfield areas, from wide areas, not narrowing up. Look at the pressure.
And here's Piero again. What can he do? He's got Kane outside him. Will he get a shot away? He does! Oh my goodness, Conor Kane. He came so close last week to getting his second goal in over 170 appearances for Drogheda United. He's found that far corner tonight, Paul.
It's brilliant. As I said, that wing back role, he's not a left full anymore. He's loving it. He's just terrorising full backs up and down this pitch. He came inside in his right a few minutes ago. We were critical about him in the first half of one of his strikes, but he finds himself in the score sheet. They just looked over that bench there, and they're celebrating that fifth goal like the first goal.
And it was Conor Kane who won it back in midfield initially, and it's brilliant from Piero, Paul, because a lot of strikers would have taken that on themselves. He plays it into the path of Conor Kane, and McGinty rooted the spot. No chance for him, just nicked off the far post and into the side netting. So possession for Drogheda over on that far side. They've been stripped of it, and it's another effort, and the shot comes in. It's come off the post. Was that Kane again? I think it was
Conor Kane again. He's driving forward from central areas now, and he just, you know, you don't let him shoot from them distances on that left foot. He's a wand of a left foot. We might be critical of his right, but there's nothing wrong with that left foot. And again, that pitch as well, it just skids across the top.
McGinty may have had it covered. It's another corner for Drogheda, their 7th of the evening. It's in towards the back post, and it's headed from point blank range. It's ended up in the net. It's gone in. It was a hooey with the initial effort, and the referee is going to let it stand. I'm not sure who exactly is going to claim it. Again, it was a bit of a scramble. A hooey got up for the initial effort, and it looks like he's being congratulated. We'll get another look at that, and it is 6-0.
This is unbelievable. Speechless here. Shocking again defending. It's bouncing around like a schoolboy match. No one attacks it.
I think it was a hooey. As he was falling, got a toe on it. On 76, have Drogheda in a position they could scarcely have dreamt of before tonight's game. Here's Conor Kane looking for another one. Adam Foley's in! Yeah. It's 7! 7 up for Drogheda. Adam Foley with his 4th of the season. And Paul, what a way to finish off an absolutely incredible evening here at Weavers Park.
Unbelievable, Dave. Can't believe we're saying 7-0 and looking at the scoreboard over there. Great finish, great little through ball. McGinty to be disgusted. It's a lovely little finish.
And he hobbles off. Well, that's the last thing Sligo need, is an injury to their centre forward. And there goes the full-time whistle. It's all over. And we'd have to check the record books, but I can't imagine Drogheda United have won 7-0 in the Premier Division in the past ever.